Right, here we are, another unboxing. Now this is, funnily enough, Mr. Baziak, I've copied you yet again. I was looking at these because I've got a steam mop, but it's a shark one. It's a shark one, and it ain't very good. I mean, it's okay, it cleans the floors and everything, and you can take it off and do other things. But the steam what comes out of it, I thought it was going to be a much more pressurised, you know, jet of steam that comes out. But it ain't. And I was looking at other steam mops, and I see these on the internet, these ones. And then I thought, oh, I'll have a look on YouTube to see, you know, if there's any like reviews or anything on them. And guess who popped up? Mr. Baziak. There you go. And he done a video on one of these. Probably might not even been the same model, but it was the same sort of one anyway. It was a while ago now, I think. And I thought it was really good. The steam that comes out is a lot better. So I bought one. There we go. Got it really cheap, in fact. In fact, I got it for even less than 3/4 of the price. If that makes any sense. I got it for 1/4 of the price. So I was well pleased. Here we go. It's obviously, you know what it is by now. Dual heat. It's a 1700 wattage Hoover steam mop. Lovely job. Now, what's the best way to be opening this up? I reckon like that. We can move it back into shot. Lovely jubbly. Got my trusty unboxing knife. This unboxing knife's been all over the place from the garage to here. It's had a long old life from when I bought it on eBay, and I've got another 3 of them because I like knives, man. I'm a knife person. There we go. Now I can fold it up because I won't be needing it anymore. Let's open this up, shall we? Got some. Everyone loves a bit of cardboard. Anyone that don't like cardboard, there's a problem with it. Oh look, there's one of the old pads. Nice little bluey colour. Loads of bubble wrap. I should point out, by the way, that this particular one was a store return, which is why I got it at a really cheap price. It was a store return from, was it Manchester Vax? I can't remember now. I'll find out if you're that interested. Nice little trigger for triggering your steams. Just pushes up a little thing there. Boink, boink, boink. I'll be playing with that later on. What we got here? Check it out, man. That must be the thing for the carpet. But refreshing your carpets, as they say. Revitalise your carpets. Yeah, man. I think it was one of the store returns, and as you can probably see by looking in now, most of the packing has gone missing. Probably by the person that bought it to start with, and decided they didn't want it. It's supposed to have been tested and as working in the shop, you know. Before they sell them on eBay, they test them and make sure they work, apparently. So it should be all good and dandy. Don't know whether it was actually used by the first person, but there you go. So we've got the head thingamajig, what goes on the floor. Nice thingy. It's quite good quality, man. I do like it. And the main thing here. Now we've got in this box. We've just got the instruction manual, and that's it. We'll leave that for a minute. I don't need to be reading that because I'm an expert, remember. I'm a professional. No one needs an instruction manual because we're all professionals, like, you know. Nice. What have we got here? This must be the water tank thingamajig. Don't know how you get it off. We'll experiment with that later. The on button. Little light and another little steam light thing. Yeah, man. Looks alright. Let's put it together. Must go on there like that. Oh, look at that. Job done. There we go. Let's see how this little handle goes in there. Should go just go in like that. There we go. Sweet as a nut. Look at that. Look, they've put it together with a cable tie. How stupid are they? Why would you put a cable together with a cable tie, man? That means I've got to cut it now, or I'll get my unboxing knife out, which ain't meant for cables. It's meant for unboxings. And I've got to cut the cable tie. I don't want to be cutting the cable. that would be a huge disaster, because then I'd have to go out and buy another cable and put another cable on it. But there we go. It's got little twisty things there for your cables, as most vacuum cleaners and other things only has one. This one twists, the other one doesn't. Most things with cables on these days have these little twisty things. Very nice. I do like the design, and the cable goes up. It starts to go up there, so you always wind it that way, otherwise you end up getting a funny looking cable thing, and it bends and it looks funny and looks stupid, and then you have to go and burn it with a great big blowtorch, because otherwise your life is going to be destroyed, because you'll be thinking about it all the time and having a bent cable. There we go, we're winding the cable up nicely. It doesn't have a little clip thing on it, but there we go. Can't complain too much. So let's have a proper look at it in detail now then, shall we? Here we go. By the way, I should point out, for those of you that are thinking, why has he gone in his living room for? Well, the reason is because it's raining so hard out there. In the conservatory it was difficult to hear myself, so you would never better hear me. So here we go, nice SteamJet dual head. You know what, it is in pretty good condition for a store return. You know, usually when you think of a store return you think to yourself, well, it's probably going to have been bought, used and abused for a couple of days and then returned as being faulty or changed their mind or something like that. But no, it seems to be okay. Whether it works or not is a different story. I have to try it out in a minute. That's the lime scale filter, I believe. Stop there with the lime scale. We've got there a little white stain. Oh dear, someone's got excited. I have to get rid of that. It's definitely had water in it, so it's definitely been used. That might have even just been the store testing it, who knows. But it's had a bit of water in it. Ah, look, there's a little scratch there. There's a little bit of scratch in there. So it's that might have just been where it was in the box, so in a bit of transit. I mean, who knows? To be honest with you, I'm not particularly fussy, right? I'm not a fussy person. So that's I wouldn't have bought a unit knowing it was a store return. If I was fussy, I'd have just gone and bought a new one. But these are bloody expensive, man. You know, as most steam mops are, they're damn expensive. And you know, I obviously didn't want to pay that much for a steam mop. So for what I paid for this, I could have gone out and bought some sweets. So I was pretty pleased. You know, I might not better go and get me sweets now, but at least I've got a decent steam mop. This is the carpet glider thingy to revitalise your carpets. Never used it. The Shark's got one. I've never used it. I can't see what it's going to do. If it actually does do anything, you know, someone let me know, man. I might give it a go. But I can't see it actually having any effect on anything really. But it might do. Who knows? This has got a little pedal you push here, and it releases this. And then you've got under here is like a scrubbing brush. So you can like scrub the grouting if you've got, you know, tile flooring. You can scrub the grouting or whatever, getting little tight spots. Very good design. Whether it's going to work, I don't know. I'm going to give it a go at some point, and we'll see what it's like. I mean, if I get enough comments, and if you want to, I don't generally like. Well, I'm no good at doing reviews really. All my review videos always get thumbs down and get bad comments, you know. So I'm not going to bother doing them. But if I get any comments and people want to see a review of this by me, then I will do a review of it and I will do a demonstration. If you want to see a demonstration, let me know, because I will do one if I get asked. Because I'm not going to do one otherwise, because like I said, my demonstration videos always get you know, good at that. So, but there we go. You don't get a lot in the box. You might do if it's new, but you know, my one's probably been raped a couple of times, and you know, people nick everything out of the box and then return it. Oh, it's missing this, it's missing that. But there you go. Hoover.